All right, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics, and I have some good news. And this is one of the things I tell people: if you do the right thing and you don't give up and you know what you're doing, you will always win in the end. And I ended up, even though the scammer and this new scam is really going to affect a lot of people. So one thing I would advise is do not make eBay purchases on your phone, because a lot of the information that you could easily see on your laptop or your home computer is very difficult to see on the phone. So be very careful. So this is a learning lesson for me with this new scam. If you see anybody with a 0 rating, what my recommendation would be is, if you see a book that's too good to be true, avoid it. But even though this person tried to scam me, even though they posted a fake tracking number, because what they're doing is, and this is the new scam, and I reported it the other day, they're making it so if you click on any tracking number, it never gives the full address. It just says the town or the city that you live in. So the new scam is, I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe they have other purchases or people that are involved in this, but they get a tracking number that is in the same city that you're in, so it's marked as delivered. And eBay isn't smart enough to figure this out yet, because they denied my case. Even though I called UPS with the tracking number, got the address, which was different than mine, gave eBay the tracking number and the address, and they still denied the claim. But I didn't give up. Yes, I was upset, but I knew it wasn't the end of the world. That's why if you saw the post that I did yesterday, I said it's a good learning lesson, but don't give up. Good things will always happen. I ended up calling PayPal, and they closed the case. They actually contacted the UPS to verify that it was a fake tracking number. So you always have ways of fixing problems if you keep a cool head. It's okay to get upset, because nobody likes to be robbed and no one likes to be scammed. It's not a good feeling. No one's ever in their life gotten scammed and said, wow, that's a great moment. So I can understand that. And by the way, to the two trolls that left their nasty comments that I deleted, it looks like I'm getting the last laugh. So enjoy your 2 seconds of your enjoyment, because I got my money back. So if you have a problem, even if eBay denies your case, it pays to either use a bank credit card, because you can call the bank and have it disputed, and they'll do a much deeper investigation than the lazy people over at eBay, who could not even bother to verify that that was a different address on the tracking number. Or if you use PayPal, they will do the same thing. So the customer service representative was nothing but friendly. I didn't have to be on hold for 6 hours. I only talked to a robot voice for about 3 minutes. The experience ended up being very good. So the scammer thought they got away with it, but it only happens that way if you choose to do nothing or get so upset you just decide to say, screw it. So do your diligence. And this is why I said I'm actually glad this happened to me, because of the fact that I could make a video to warn other people of this new scam so they don't have to go through it. And I got my money back, so I am happy as well. All things happen for a reason in life. If you choose a path of anger, frustration, giving up, not making an effort, let's put it this way, it will be harder for things to go your way. I didn't give up. I wasn't nasty. I wasn't angry. When I spoke to the woman on the other end, I didn't yell at her, because remember, the customer service agents, and my wife is one of them, not for them, but for a medical company, they don't want to be yelled at because they didn't do anything to you. So I kept my tone, I presented the information, and it worked in my favor. So I can understand, trust me, if you saw the video that I did yesterday, you can hear it in my voice, I was not a happy camper. Again, nobody's ever going to be happy if they get scammed, especially if they seem to get away with it. But as they say, he who laughs last laughs best. So 2 or 3 trolls got very excited that I got scammed, and they wrote very nasty things. Of course, they're anonymous, so you'll never know who they are, and they're irrelevant. But in the end, I'm the one that laughs. So do your homework. Don't give up. Maintain a pleasant tone when you speak to somebody on the other end of the phone, because remember, they did not do it to you. Give the information, write down the information. So if you have a tracking number, call UPS. Tell them the situation, or Federal Express, or whoever it is. Get the address to verify so there is proof. And you will always be protected. So I want to thank each and every one of my positive viewers who sent the messages. Some people sent me some private messages, like Daniel, who's one of my moderators in the live chat, and a couple of others. There were others that were volunteering to help me escalate the situation if it ended up needing to go to court or something like that, because I would have taken that extreme if I needed to. And to all the people that left the positive messages, you guys and girls are the reasons why that I'm glad that this happened, so I can help somebody else avoid that situation who may not have gone the amount of steps that I took to get this closed. So I got my money back. The scammer didn't get their money, and I was able to educate my viewers on a new scam that is going to upset a lot of people. And now you know how to fix it. Even if eBay decides to favor in the seller's case, which they did with mine. As a famous baseball player, Yogi Berra, once said, it ain't over till it's over. So many people will deal with this new scam. Many people will be shocked to see eBay not being diligent enough to do the research and may favor against the criminal seller. But you can now see there are ways that you can help yourself. You save the tracking number. You call the shipping company. You explain the situation and you file a complaint. Then you call them. Make sure you talk to them on the phone. Do not just do emails, because emails are very impersonal and you cannot get the reflection of a person's voice. I have been with PayPal literally since day one. I remember back in the days when I got an email from a company I'd never heard before, PayPal, and said, we'll pay you $5 to join our site. Thank God there weren't scammers back then. So I was an original PayPal member, and I made sure I explained that. And they see I've spent over the decade or so that PayPal's been around more than $10, let's just put it that way. I mean, not millions, because I'm not a millionaire. But you can make sure that you are healed and remedied if you put in the work. So if this ever happens to you, if you end up having a scammer sell you an item, no matter what it is, and they post a tracking number that shows delivered to your town, and you try and dispute it, and eBay, because they're too lazy to verify stuff, denies your claim, what you need to do is you have to call the tracking, whatever the tracking numbers business is, whether it's Federal Express, whether it's UPS, USPS, whatever. You call them, explain the situation, and you ask them where it was delivered to, and write down that address, and then just call PayPal or your credit card company, and they will do the effort that it takes. So, bad job on eBay's behalf for being lazy and allowing the scam, and they erased the negative rating. But if you see a seller from a foreign, especially from a foreign country, with 0 ratings, who just created their auction and their profile, and they're selling a book that's way too good to be true, it tends to be, from what I see, is it's always a graded book. So if you see a graded comic that is thousands of dollars below the value from a person that has a 0 rating, who's from another country, chances are it's probably not legit. Now, that doesn't mean there can't be someday some person that decided to make a new profile and didn't know about comics, because trust me, I've bought many comics way below their value. So we cannot assume just because the value of a comic is low that it's not a good deal. But make sure you do your homework. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Andrea. I want to thank Daryl. I want to thank Daniel, Joe the Stuntmaster, Devil Creep Cheesecake, which I love that name. I don't know how you came up with that, but I love that name. Joey the Stuntmaster, which I already said, and Luis Ramirez for being here. And for anybody else that will see this later on, you can win in the end. You just have to not give up. DLE Covers and Keys says, congrats on getting your money back. Thank you. So hopefully this will help people. So, like I said, I'm glad it happened. Because now you have the tools to know that you can have the same situation happen even if eBay denies your claim. So you write the tracking numbers down, you do the effort, you call the shipping company, you get the address, you call PayPal or your credit card company and dispute it with them, you talk to them over the phone civilly, respectfully, with all the information, and you'll probably have this outcome as well. So thank you so much, everybody, for sticking in there. And again, to the haters, to my lovers and my viewers and my kind people out there, thumbs up to all of you. So have a great day. It's raining here, but it's a Sunday, so I have nothing to do. I'm going to relax with my wife and see if I can find another deal on a comic. So don't forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. Thank you for watching. Good luck out there. There's a lot of scammers taking advantage, but be smarter than them. I'll see you next video.